The next sentence I will say is not true. Did you know they have the cure for cancer but they're not telling us? Totally not true. But there might be some truth to it, namely the existence of conspiratorial anti-science beliefs, so-called CAS. And this was studied by the Boer and Aiking in their 2024 paper published in Public Understanding of Science. Citizens and conspiratorial anti-science beliefs, opposition versus support in 38 countries across Europe. And they deem these beliefs highlight a certain opposition between the common people and the social elites. For example, scientists. I wanna live like common people. Great dancing, I know. And so they ask themselves, how are European citizens' opposition or support for CAS beliefs, after controlling for response style effects related to science-specific knowledge, preferred communication sources, social evaluations of scientists and attitudes towards science products, for example, vaccines, as well as general tendencies in European society, for example, political dissatisfaction and contextual differences between countries associated with indicators of national cultural values. So they state these CAS beliefs can be seen as three different things. A form of false information, epistemically unwarranted beliefs, or a response to rumors. XOXO Gossip Girl. Some topics related to science are also somewhat in a rumor sphere, and people can have different reactions. They can have a critical stance where they possibly reject a rumor based on their earlier knowledge or their beliefs. They can have an uncritical stance where they accept the rumor and go on with it. And so the researchers wanted to measure opposition or support for certain rumor-related beliefs. They based their analysis on the Eurobarometer 95.2, including 37,079 people, and who were questioned throughout computer-assisted interviews or online interviews. And the barometer was aimed at measuring European citizens' knowledge about science and their views and beliefs towards science and technology. The dependent variable was the mean response to two CAS beliefs added to the barometer. For example, saying that the cure for cancer exists while it does not, and the idea that viruses have been produced by the government. And so the results, large differences were found between the 38 different countries. Higher scientific knowledge was also associated with more opposition towards these CAS beliefs. People who use the internet and newspapers more often are opposed more often to CAS beliefs, whereas people who use social media and television more often are less opposed or support these CAS beliefs more. But interesting, the political and cultural context also matter. When people are more politically dissatisfied, they also support CAS beliefs more. And when women representation is higher, the support for CAS beliefs is lower. Of course, there are some limitations. It's correlational data. Nevertheless, there are some key takeaways. For example, that it isn't just scientific literacy or scientific knowledge, but that the culture and the political context also matters. And this leads us to new paths in discovery. And I want you to go on those paths. Go discover this paper, go read about it. Thank you for watching. Stay curious.